Hi everyone, I'm Shauna St. James, the Empowered Painter, Shauna St. James, the Empowered Painter, and I was going to ask you, could you use a little more happiness in your life? I think everyone can use a little more happiness. I don't think it's something that nobody wants. Everybody wants happy. So I wanted to talk really quick about how creativity actually makes you happier. Expressing your creativity and being involved in creative activities makes you a happier person. One of the ways that happens is when you're doing creative activities, you get this hit of dopamine and serotonin, which I call it your happy juice. It's those chemicals that go off in your brain and send signals throughout your body, and it makes you feel happier. So I always recommend that if you have a hobby that you love, engage in it more than you do. I think obviously you don't want to do it so much that you're using it as a procrastination tool. That would not be a good thing. But having a hobby can even sometimes turn into your purpose. I can give a couple examples of that, and I should have looked up their names before. The two Walton brothers that are actually the grandkids of Sam Walton, one of their big hobbies is dirt biking, where you go and you do all the back roads mountain biking. And they decided that they loved that so much they were going to create trails in Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas, they have created one of the meccas for the mountain biking and off-road biking. I had no idea, but they took their creativity and actually are changing Northwest Arkansas, and Bentonville is growing immensely, and people are coming in from all over the world to use those bike trails. So they took a hobby and expanded it and made it something bigger. And for me, I had a hobby of deciding to learn to paint for a lot of reasons. I pulled out the paintbrushes and went to a workshop and a paint class, and it became my purpose. Who would have guessed? I had no idea I had that creativity in me. It was just trying something new. So if you ever are inspired to try something, you have this little inkling inside you that, oh, I want to try that. I highly recommend that you do. You never know what you'll discover. So, that's a second way that happiness comes to you through creativity is if you have a hobby, find a hobby that you love and engage in it. It also gives you a way to take a break from your responsibilities and obligations, which makes a huge difference particularly when you're dealing with a big challenge, right? If you've got an obstacle or a challenge or a transition that you're dealing with in your life, taking time out to just take a break from that stress and get involved in a creative activity, it can change you. Then the other way I want to talk about that creativity makes you happier is it creates connection. And connection, of course, once again, sends all the happy juice, plus oxytocin. And oxytocin is that hormone and chemical that happens in your brain when you're in love. So who doesn't want that? That makes you feel great. So find a creative activity, and I encourage you to, if you don't know what you want or you don't know what you love, I do have a creative jumpstart group that's actually launching, March 5th. March 5th is the day I'm launching it. That's a Thursday. And you can join where I guide you through a weekly activity and some prompts and some exploration questions that help you discover your creativity, whatever that may be. And I'm not talking about just art. I'm really adamant about, I'm an artist, obviously, so art matters to me, but I'm really adamant about people understanding that art is not the only way to express yourself. Dancing, music, cooking, crocheting, heck, the mountain bikers. I mean, if you ever have a chance to look that up. Northwest Arkansas mountain bike off-road trails. You'll be amazed at what these guys have created with their hobby, what makes them happy. They're sharing it with the world and helping other people find their happiness. And I've never tried that, but that's probably something I should try, is some mountain biking. So like I said, it became my purpose. I had no idea that creativity and expressing myself creatively through art for me was going to be such a big deal in finding my purpose. But I mean, I even wrote a book about it. I have a book out. Can you believe it? Like, it motivated me to write a book. And it's a self-guided tour of your creativity. So if you want to explore your creativity, this gives you a thing every single week for a year that you can do. It's simple. They're not hugely involved. You can skip them if you want. It's no pressure. But if you want to look that up, it's Be a Creative Badass. It's on Amazon.com, so you can buy it on Amazon, order it, and they send it right to your house. And the other thing, like I said, if you want to join the Creative Jumpstart membership, it's only $20 a week. That's $20 a month. That's $5 a week, where I will personally guide you through all kinds of different creative activities. And you get to learn about the mindsets of creativity. We're going to talk about the science of creativity. We're going to focus on how creativity happens in 8 zones of your life. And we're going to make sure that we are tapping into all 8 of those zones for you to find what is your creative gift. And it can be anything. The ideas are limitless. So if you're not sure what your creative gifts are and you want to discover it, please follow me on Creative Jumpstart. That's my Facebook page. And if you're interested, please follow up with me, message me, and I will be sending out more information about how to join Creative Jumpstart once that launches in March. So thanks for joining me, and cheers to more creativity. It's wine day. I guess I should have wine. I'm missing that, but coffee will work for me. So thanks for joining me, guys. Have a good day.